welcome to the stream. So, good to see you all. I'm gonna be trying to push the ladder a little bit here with Mega Aggron and Alcremie. So, let's just jump into our first battle here. This is a pretty fun team that I threw together, but I don't know, I might make changes to it, but so far I've been kind of just, I don't know, it's been pretty decent. So it's hard to tell like exactly what I'd want to change. Right. It's like a sun team here. They do have it's like dual weather actually. Okay. What they'll try to bring. Probably their... I don't know actually, I have no idea. It's actually kind of a tough decision. I feel like they have a lot of special attackers, so Alcremie might actually be able to cook here. I think I'll lead Incineroar and Alcremie, bring Sinistcha. I'm thinking maybe I bring my own Basculegion. You know what, I'll just bring Pelipper. I feel like they might just try to run Sun. And in that case, I do want to have some sort of control. But yeah, it's kind of a weird situation. Maybe I should have just brought Basculegion. Well, that kind of... It's not what I was expecting, but it's not necessarily the worst case scenario either. I will Calm Mind on Alcremie immediately. This is the thing that it's kind of hard to know. They might go straight Weather Ball into Incineroar, which I don't want to happen. But I also don't, you know, I'm just gonna fake out Pelipper. Yeah, they will Flash Cannon, which is gonna be unfortunate, but I knew I could take it. What I'll do is I'll probably switch in Sinistcha, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to take the next move. It is kind of like a give and take. Like, maybe I should have let Alcremie set up. Maybe that was like the better call. Like, sacked Incineroar entirely here, you know what I mean? I'm hoping... Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Hopefully I won't have too many bumps in the connection like that. It's been really weird lately. There's been a lot of storms in this area. I feel like maybe there's some power line that never got fully resolved. Okay, so this is kind of a unfortunate situation. I'm gonna Rage Powder and go for Dazzling Gleam. They're definitely gonna Hurricane. But at least I can tank a Flash Cannon. Ouchies. Yeah, I think the fact that I didn't bring Basculegion here also is really unfortunate. But it's okay, I just made a bad read on the team. It is the first match, I need to kind of wake up here. Yeah, I think I should have just sacked Incineroar, but I think even just what I brought wasn't really ideal. I'm just gonna forfeit this one. GG. Well played. Yeah, that was like... That should have been a little more obvious. They'd bring Archeld on. But, you know, they could have been afraid of... I mean, I guess Aggron in general wasn't going to be a great pick there, but... Yeah, they probably saw the Alcremie, and they knew they wanted to at least hit me with super effective damage. But I think if I would have at least stalled out more and got the Calm Mind first, I would have been able to start tanking those flash cannons a bit better. It's so funny, like, trying to put all the faith in Alcremie. Gotta love it. So this is kind of interesting. Could be Mega Drampa. Got the elderly out here fighting. I mean, Aggron could be really good here. Sorry about that. He does a lot of VGC content as well. Maybe I just bring... I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to bring Weather in the back with Basculegion. I was thinking about leading it, but I kind of want to just lead Aggron. I don't know if they'll lead. Okay. It does get Weather Ball though. That's the only thing that's a problem with Meganium, if it's the Mega. They might protect it, honestly, turn one. Palafin is going to be kind of annoying. I just realized I brought Weather. Yeah, they're probably going to Mega Meganium and go for Weather Ball. Or maybe it's not Mega. If it's not Mega Meganium, then that's good. Alright. I probably should have set up a Iron Defense. But I'm thinking I can here. Okay, they're gonna flip turn out. I should be able to tank that with the Intimidate. Hey Tabby Cats, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Okay, who's Och? Ah, Salazzle, they do actually have it. That is a little problematic. And they get the Berserk off. That's like perfect damage for them. This is actually like not the most ideal. I'm just gonna go for Body Press. I'm gonna bring in Pelipper. I know it kind of sucks to put up the rain for the Palafin, but pretty much just gonna have to accept that's my fate here. Okay, they go for Nasty Plot. It's a good call. So it's not Mega Drampa. Probably Focus Sash on Salazzle, I would think. Yeah, it's definitely Mega Meganium. I wonder if I just switch in Incineroar here, knowing that they're probably gonna target Aggron with fire moves. Because I could just protect. Do I go for a Tailwind here or just straight Hurricane? I'm gonna Hurricane into Meganium slot. Maybe I should just Weather Ball into Salazzle because it did use Nasty Plot. Maybe I should have done that. Would have probably been an easier target, realistically, as well. Okay, they just set up again. Wow. They're really ballsy right now. Alright, that's great that that connects. And I get the confusion. How lucky. Come on, hit yourself in. Okay, they go for Solar Beam. Into Pelipper. Okay. Alright. It's definitely a little unfortunate. Maybe I go for a Tailwind before I get knocked out here. I wonder if they'll protect on Salazzle. Let's see. Okay, they don't. Perfect. I was thinking of using Tailwind. Maybe that would have been better. But knocking this out, I think, is also good. Still pretty scary. Because they have that Palafin. And I need to make sure I get an Intimidate off on it. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter per se if I do, I guess, but it's probably better if I do. Alright, Delfino. It's kind of a dicey situation. I think what I do is I just protect on Incineroar to waste a turn. And then I flip turn. I'm thinking flip turn will still be enough damage to knock out Meganium here in the rain. I'm praying it is. I think it should be, but again, maybe it's not. Please. Okay, good. What my thought process here is I'll bring in Aggron, because they're more than likely going to target Incineroar slot. And then I'll switch in Basculegion on Incineroar slot. Yeah, see, look, Wave Crash. Alright, this is really good. I could technically go for a Parting Shot. No, what I'll do is I'll switch in Basculegion and go for Iron Defense on Aggron. The cool thing about Mega Aggron is it's only Mono Steel, so it loses the 4 times weakness to the fighting, and also I don't have a weakness to water now. Alright, that worked out. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm solid here. Yeah, the rain's gone now, too. I'll just Wave Crash into it. It's pretty much game. I think Body Press might just knock it out at this point. Alright, let's go. Yeah, there goes Basculegion. Sorry, I was like, I forgot I named this thing Kenshin. I remember watching that on Toonami back in the day. Batosai the Manslayer. Alright, GG's. Alright, let's see if I can get in the groove here. Alright. Aggron's defense is just insane. Alright, let's see what type of team. Very interesting. Looks like a lot of special attackers plus Agislash and Incineroar. Alcremie probably has a lot of value here. Well, I mean, I guess they're like 50-50 physical, 50 special. I'm thinking I lead Alcremie plus Incineroar. Bring Sinistra. And I mean, Aggron actually could probably... I think Aggron could actually do some work here too. I mean, Pelipper would be interesting, but I don't know. I think I'll just try this. Maybe I'll try to go for a Trick Room. Let's freaking go. Alright, Incineroar plus Meganium lead. Alright, so this is kind of a tough decision on my end. Calm Mind for sure. I don't know who will be faster. I guess it doesn't really matter. I feel like they're gonna try to fake out my Incineroar. I'm just gonna go for their Meganium. Oh yeah, I understand, Conte Clark. Thanks, man. Ah, that was a smart move to protect. Hopefully they just go for fake out into my Incineroar. Okay, they're faster anyway, so it doesn't even matter what I decided to do there. And this is pretty much ideal. They can get off one Calm Mind. Alright, Alcremie. It's looking good so far. I'm gonna Parting Shot out in the Meganium slot. I could set up okay, they're going for Helping Hand. They're going for the Big Dam. Oh man. Here it comes. The Mega Soul. How dare you. How dare you. Eat your sweets. Alright, let's keep setting up. I'm gonna bring in Sinistra. Just to get that little bit of hospitality up, you know? It makes me think of, there's a movie called Troll 2. You don't piss on hospitality. It's pretty great, but actually. I'm thinking I'll just bring back an Incineroar. Going for like another Calm Mind. Praying for the best. Okay, so they go for Weather Ball. Oh wow, that was actually like a great call on my end. Let's freaking go. It's a piece of cake. If they bring in a physical attacker, I'll just go for Acid Armor. Come on. Yep. Lovely. Well, hello there. Hello there, Governor. Just healing up, sir. Don't mind me. Alright, let's freaking go. Oh, they protect. Is it going for the EQ, maybe? Not today, sir. Not yet, at least. Hello? Did you eat your pudding, sir? Now this is starting to become a problem for them. Let me bring back in. Let's see if they make the prediction the Weather Ball into Incineroar slot. Ooh, okay. Let's freaking go. I like how the title of the Incineroar was Wolf's Incineroar. Oh, you wanna throw a ground move down? I will punish you for your arrogance. Oh, love it. Goodbye. Your one chance lost. Just got some matcha. I got like a pre-lunch snack here for you guys. You know what I mean? Like I got some tea, matcha, and some cake. How rude. You didn't even say thank you. They're gonna fake out Alcremie, but I'm gonna switch out my cup of tea. Or matcha. Excuse me. Matcha tea, I don't know. Is that even a thing? Mixed a little bit of Earl Grey in there. Damn, you can't even do anything to me. I am untouchable now. One day these players will learn what haze is, and this will not be fun anymore. But no one's really running haze this early in the game, so I feel like setup mons are actually broken. You know? I'm gonna see how much a store power does in the slot here. And I'm just gonna go for, you know, I'm just gonna go Flare Blitz. Oh, good play. Good play, sir. Please don't burn me. Just because I don't want to negate my lovely leftover damage here. I mean, recovery. Leftover recovery. Most of my brain power is going towards... It's all the sweets, you know? It's too much. It's not good for you. Honestly, I'm just gonna go for Dazzling Gleam at this point. They're realizing there's nothing they can do. More than likely. The thing is, with the defense acid armor boost, I can even withstand poison and steal physical moves. Oh, they got a crit? Aww. That's not fair. They got lucky with that. GG's. I mean, it's not over yet, but very nice for them to accomplish such a task. That's so annoying. How could that happen to me on the day of my birthday? The day of my daughter's wedding. That is a little unfortunate. Dang. I just watched it go down in real time, just like... Not you too, sir. Not you too. Well, This kind of makes it a little weird. Like, for sure. Dang it. And they had that Focus Sash. I knew they would protect on Ninetales, but I don't know what they're going to do with Incineroar. Okay, so they Parting Shot out. Then this was actually a good call on my end, because I think I Parting Shot out the Incineroar slot, if I remember correctly, so that means I'm Parting Shot out on Meganium, which is actually huge here. Okay. Bringing in a little hospitality. You know how we do it here. Okay, so in this situation, I must have to go for the Body Press into Ninetales' slot. It's kind of a tough call because... No, actually it's not a tough call. A Body Press there, and they're going to want a Weather Ball into Sinistra's slot, or go for the, go for the Blizzard too. I'm just going to bring in Incineroar though. Alright, I'm hoping this is... Yeah, okay, so they actually do withdraw Meganium. Okay. That was a good call. They might try to go for a double protect on Ninetales. Okay. They did not... wait, actually, I don't know yet. We'll see. No, they just go for Auroraville. That's a good play. Get that set up before they're gone. If I would have Body Pressed into Incineroar slot here, it would have been big. That would have been pretty huge. But it's still... Oh, the snow stopped, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. This is not over yet. It is a little inconvenient, that is for sure. But it's not over yet. I'm thinking what I do here is I protect on Aggron. They're gonna fake out my Incineroar, and they were faster. I'll just double protect. Okay, they protect on their Meganium too. Okay. They're playing it safe. They're not sure if the Weather Ball will be enough for Aggron. Hey Tom, welcome to the stream. But this is pretty good now, because I can Parting Shot out. I feel like I just need the Body Press into Incineroar. And go for the Parting Shot into Meganium. I think I have this. I'm thinking Body Press will be able to take out Incineroar at its health. And unless they have Protect... Alright. Crap. Oh no, they're gonna double into Aggron here, actually. Oh no, that's not good. For some reason I thought... I didn't realize how fast Meganium is, honestly. I thought that my Incineroar would be faster. But I guess it's faster than Incineroar. I didn't even realize. That is a little unfortunate. But it's not over just yet. It's kind of like in a tough place. I don't know actually. Because the Weather Ball is probably going to be able to one-shot Sinistra here. That's the main problem. It might not with the special attack drop. That was a great double into Aggron there. I should have switched it out. If I would have switched out my Aggron, I think I actually had a winning chance here. But yeah, I can't really change that, so... I think what I do is go for Trick Room. They might protect on Meganium, but they might not, actually. Yeah, I was thinking... Okay, they go for Dazzling Gleam. This might actually be good for me. Okay. I don't know if this is enough. Like, do I just double into Incineroar first? Because I don't know if I can handle it otherwise. This is kind of bizarre. I think they might have this. Okay, they protect with Meganium, thinking I'm going to Flare Blitz them immediately here. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be enough. Maybe they'll be able to knock themselves out into my Sinistcha. Dang it. Then I guess I just double into Meganium next. This is such an insane match. Alright. I'm gonna Flare Blitz into Meganium now. I don't know if it can even knock it out though. Can it? This is pretty much like my only... Man, that crit on Alcremie was unfortunate. And I should have preserved my Aggron a little better. Ooh, it has Helping Hand. Okay. I think that might be game, right? Oh no, it's not enough. Dude, if I would have been able to knock out Meganium here. That it was close. GG. Dang it. That was so close. Well played. I mean, they got lucky with that crit. That was the main thing. I got a little comfortable. I could have made some better predictions when I did have Alcremie on the field as well. But it really came down to that crit being very lucky. And even then, maybe that was a low roll. Yeah, I probably should have just went for Shadow Ball. That's actually what I should have done. That would have actually been the play. Oh my gosh, why didn't I just double into it like that? You're right. I guess I was thinking... You know what? You're right. 100%. Definitely should have just used Shadow Ball to guarantee the knockout. But I feel like it maybe would have become... I guess I could have maybe still pulled it off in the end. Because I think even if I died to my recoil damage, I would be considered the winner. If it came down to that. Yeah, that was a... I could have probably still won that, actually. GG. I got it. That's the thing about playing. You learn that sometimes it's just how you play the team, not necessarily the team itself. So that's a good sign that, you know, I just gotta look at the bigger picture at times. Take a step back from the battle and see what the play should be. Maybe I lead Pelipper and... Wait, maybe I lead Aggron. Maybe I lead Incineroar regardless. I think I'll just bring this squad this time. Yeah, I don't even think I saw that they had Helping Hand until that play, if I remember correctly, because it definitely caught me off guard. So it's easy to look back at it in hindsight. Yeah, I figured they'd lead King Gambit plus Frostlass. Okay. I'll fake out into King Gambit. Like, I don't even know if King Gambit particularly gets, like... I mean, it has low kick. It could have low kick. That could be the situation where maybe this is, like, very beneficial. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. They might even protect with King Gambit. I guess I should have just set up, Iron Defense here. That would have been the optimal play. But I mean, getting Heavy Slam off is actually not too shabby. It's pretty significant on something like Sneasler. I think I'll protect. Double protect here, just to waste their fake out potential. Yeah, these are some pretty good games so far. I wanted to switch up and use a team that I kind of came up with to try to hit Master Ball tier. So it's been a little bit of adjusting, but I think there's potential. Yeah, the whole match, honestly, a lot of like back and forth. Okay. I think I'm just gonna Flare Blitz into King Gambit's. Yeah, I could have switched out on that, but I figured maybe it's worth the sacrifice right now. If I can get off this Iron Defense. Come on. Okay. Bring out Pelipper here. Kind of a dicey situation, to be honest. I'm gonna Tailwind first, because they might Sucker Punch Pelipper's slot. That maybe was a little bit of a throw there, not preserving Incineroar. Okay, they actually go for Protect. Let's see what they want to do. Go for Coaching. Give me a little bit of a buff here. That's kind of nuts. You can use that, but like via the Protect. Alright, well, maybe it's Black Glasses King Gambit giving a boost to... Let's see. Dang, that's insane that I could even tank that. Sneasler is one fast puppy, isn't it? I wanted to double into King Gambit just to guarantee the knockout. It might not be necessary, but they are Troupple Berries, so it might have been a little... I don't know. Like, even if they lived with 1 HP, I don't want that. Alright, what's next? Alright, Garchomp. I'm thinking I guess I protect. I'm just gonna Hurricane Sneasel's spot in case they switch out. I just want to get rid of that thing, it's kind of annoying. Yeah. Alright. That's good then. Confuse it. Yeah, they go for a Rock Slide. Makes sense. That was actually... Oh my gosh, I avoided that. That's so funny. I think I'm just gonna Heavy Slam. They might protect on Frostlass. And go for Earthquake here. I don't know though. Shadow Ball might be enough. I'm not entirely sure how much it will do at my range. Oh, that was a good call, the Protect. But they just go for Rock Slide anyways. I think I probably just need to switch out. Okay, they quit. They probably figured I could just switch in Pelipper and knock out Frostlass. GG. Alright, sick. Yeah, that's been kind of tough. Back and forth a bit today. But it's been a lot of fun. Really good matches. Thanks for coming out to the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button. It does help my content out a lot here. Alright, let's see. Looks like a sand team. Aggron will probably be a good choice here. Probably just bring Aggron plus Incineroar to lead. I'll bring Incineroar this match, and I think I should probably bring Pelipper just to have weather control. Alright, let's see. Let's freaking go. Whimsicott plus Tyranitar. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do here is actually just double into Whimsicott. They might have Protect on it. I'm not entirely sure if they do. But I feel like most Tyranitar don't run Low Kick or a fighting move. It could be Mega Aggron. I mean, excuse me, Mega Tyranitar too. Or maybe it's Mega... It might be Mega Excadrill. They do use Protect. This is great. That means I'm going to get rid of Tailwind. Like right out the gate here. Yep. Goodbye, Whimsicott. I don't think the crit mattered at all. I just need to make sure that Sash got broken. Alright. I'm thinking I'm gonna see Excadrill here. And I have to remember, doesn't Excadrill have an ability that can break through Protect? The drill... He's gonna drill to the heavens. Alright, I don't know what's taking so long. I don't know if this has ever happened to someone, but I had a moment where my communication screen was like this. But apparently it was running through my turn. And I didn't even have a chance to pick moves. It happened to me last night. Like, I just saw communicating, and then when it came to, I had 1 second left to pick my move, so it just auto-selected. Wait, what? Oh, wait, they're gonna go for Salt Cure. Is that what they're gonna do? Oh, it's Mega Tyranitar. I'm parting shot into T-Tar. Please don't flinch. Please no flinchy. Double flinch? Wow, that did nothing. That's so annoying. The flinch magic there. Alright, well... This is looking really good. Maybe they didn't bring Excadrill. Alright, no flinch. If it flinches again, I'm like, man, that's bad RNG. Man, that's bad RNG. Alright, I'm just gonna switch out here. Well, there goes my... I didn't really want him to go down like this. I just didn't... I was risking it with the flinch. But... It's not that big of a deal, I guess. Could be worse. Miss Piggy drank down all that matcha. I'll just keep it in for now. Maybe I should preserve it. But I didn't want to get Pelipper just hit by a rock move. Okay, good switch. Okay, never mind. They don't have Excadrill. They're gonna Salt Cure though. Is it Bright Powder? I think I might be able to knock out Garganacl here, maybe with Body Press. Let's find out. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's game. Takes me back to the very first VGC tournament of Scarlet and Violet. Garganacl, before people knew its true potential. Alright, this should pretty much be game. I'm gonna bring Pelipper. Just to get rid of the sand. Send a message, you know. It's looking like Alabasta right now. Take down Sir Crocodile. Luffy-san. What a play. Call that Body Press. You might as well just hang up your coat. The sheer difference in Body Press. I bet you I could like almost one-shot this coordinate. Alright. Goodbye. GG. Aggron pretty much Just like solo sand teams. Wow. Mega Aggron just represent, you know. He was here. Thanks, bro. It's kind of nuts to even think he's viable currently. But it's mainly because we're just missing, like, Metagross primarily. I feel like everyone would be running Mega Metagross if they could. Looks like a tricky team. Multiple mode type of team. Alcremie has some potential. I'm not sure what they would try to lead here. I'll lead Incineroar plus Alcremie. I do feel like Aggron could be really good. Yeah, I'll just bring... I think I brought this aside. I had Pelipper instead of Alcremie last time. I'm gonna try to set up with Alcremie. That one battle earlier where I got the crit on me on Alcremie after I was fully set up pretty much. That was the first time that's happened in this game to me, and I feel like I'm never gonna forget it. I'll know exactly where I was, the date, the time, the smell in the air. Oh, flashbacks. Alright, let's see what they want to lead here. Incineroar plus Kang. I feel like this is actually a pretty good situation. But they have double fake out. That is kind of annoying, I will admit. I'm gonna try to set up a acid armor here. They could potentially have a fight, a dark move actually on Incineroar. I'm just gonna fake out Incineroar, but they could double fake out here. Okay, they are Mega Kang. This might be a little scary, actually. Yee. Wait, why did I even care about a dark move? What am I thinking? That's so annoying. Double fake out. I should just protect. But I don't have protect on Alcremie, that's the problem. Acid armor. I'll parting shot in the King here. Man, that's a big baby, dude. The baby Kangaskhan is almost as big as Incineroar. Is that an actual size? Whew. Dang. Crit. I wonder if, I feel like that may have mattered. A little unfortunate. Okay. Okay, they do have a dark move, but I don't know why I even mentioned that before, because I'm a fairy type. Maybe I was thinking I was psychic, briefly, for some reason. Alright. It's kind of a decision. It's gonna set up another acid armor. Before I Mega, I'm just gonna protect. I kind of want to see what they're gonna do. I could just go on the offense. Maybe that is actually the better play. Probably should have just went on the offense here. But I'm thinking, like, I could have gone for Iron Defense also, but I'm like, I'll probably even switch out into Sinistcha next turn. Okay. Let's find out. Okay, Alcremie's defense is set up. I'm gonna go for Calm Mind now. I'm just gonna body press into Incineroar slot before I switch out. Yo, what's up, Andrew? Fables, welcome to the stream. Thanks, bro. I hope you're doing well also. Alright, so I go for Calm Mind. Yeah, so far, Alcremie is looking pretty good. Tank the moves. Yeah, of course. Alright. What are they gonna bring in? Kang, maybe? Let's see. Okay, Kangaskhan comes back in. Go for that body press. And it knocks out! Wow. Love to see that. Alright. Love to see that. Alcremie is just chilling. Look how tiny it is. They quit. I'll take it. Yeah, they knew pretty much. There's nothing they can do. Thanks, bro. Right now, probably like one of my favorites as of lately has been Crustle. But I'm starting to have some respect for Alcremie. I've never used it in any way in a party or on a team seriously, but I built it and put it on this team, and it's like it's making people quit games. It's actually quite lovely. Aggron's gonna be good here. And these, I almost want to just run for Farigiraf just to stop these fake out users. Pretty much my Alcremie, this Pokemon on the bottom, I've been giving it defense boost throughout the battle, so they couldn't even do they can't do enough damage to it. And over time I can like start just ramping up my attack also, and then sweep them. I appreciate that, Andrew. Honestly, Alcremie and Aggron could be good here again. I might lead Aggron plus Incineroar. I feel like I need a special. Like, Orthworm's kind of annoying, so I feel like I have to bring Pelipper for that. I guess I'll try this. This one might be a little difficult. Orthworm could pose to be a problem if I can't get Aggron to position itself properly. Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, I try to focus on the chat when I can. Sometimes I get a little caught up in the moment in these battles, but... Okay, this is actually... Is it White Herb? Yeah, it's White Herb Sneasler. Okay, so this is actually not too shabby to start off. I'm gonna body press and fake out Sneasler here. They're faster, so they'll probably fake out my Incineroar. But as long as I get this Iron Defense off, it's gonna make a world of difference. But now I kind of wish I brought Sinistcha. That way I can get some residual healing on Aggron. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, they're Shed Tail. They're gonna Shed Tail on the Dragonite. Oh. I forget this is how most people run Orthworm. Because I never run it with Shed Tail. I usually run it with Leftovers Protect, Heavy Slam, and Body Press. Dang, Honestly, Alcremie probably would have been really good here then. Because now that's a little bit of a problem. Because it's more than likely Mega Dragonite, so it probably has Flamethrower. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. That is unfortunate. This puts me in like such a bad position actually. Because at this point it's like, I guess I gotta switch in Pelipper in case they do have a fire move. And they're probably just gonna close combat Incineroar anyway, so I don't want it to just go down. I'm still using the same character, yeah. I'm just facing a new trainer, so they have a different set of 6 Pokemon. Alright, let's see what they have. Okay, they actually close combat into Aggron slot. That makes sense, too. Oh, it's low kick. Wait, so it's a physical Dragonite. Oh my gosh, this is actually really good then. I've been enjoying it. I think they're gonna end up adding more, like... Right now, they don't have all the items in the game, and there's a limited roster of Pokemon. But I think it's actually good that way, so it's not so overwhelming to a lot of people. But, yeah, for the most part, I've been enjoying it. I think the launch was a little rough, but I do like the way the meta's kind of shaped in this current format, and it will change. They'll like update the regulations and add, you know, more variety and all that throughout the game. Okay, I'm gonna protect here real quick. I can actually switch in. Oh wait, they do have. They must be a special physical split. Okay, that was a good call though. But it also kind of like puts their Dragonite in a really bad position. I'm gonna body press. Actually, yeah, body press on the Orthworm, and I'm gonna bring in Incineroar again. Because Dragonite's pretty nerfed with the Draco Meteor, and yeah, okay, they're gonna switch out. They're gonna bring in their own Incineroar, okay. So they have Incineroar and Sneasler currently. Okay. Get my Intimidate off. They go for Heavy Slam. Which isn't going to do much of anything. I'll be able to remove their Orthworm. And I don't know what they'll bring in, but they might bring in Sneasler. What do you mean, Andrew? If they bring in Sneasler, I'll just double protect. If they bring in Dragonite, I will probably go for Fake Out into Dragonite slot. Yeah, I'll Fake Out in the Dragonite slot, Body Press into Incineroar, and I think this might be enough to take out Incineroar. It's definitely a tough one. So, my character, mine's in the purple right there. So my Pokemon are the big, like, steel looking guy and the white and red one. Yeah. So that's not me right here. That's the person who I'm facing in a fight right now. Okay, so they actually switched out. They're trying to go for... I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to intimidate me. Let's keep switching in, intimidate. I'm gonna switch in my Basque Legion though. If I make this call correctly, I should be able to switch it in safely. So Dragonite pretty much is a dragon flying type Pokemon. In this game, it newly has something called a Mega Evolution, is what we see on the field here, with its wings. So it's a really strong special attacker. Okay, they quit the game. GG's. Yeah, so that's my character on the left here. GG. Alright. Alright, I'm actually climbing up, finally. Got a Ultra Ball tier 3, or whatever, rank 3, after all that grinding. It's a lot of back and forth there. Yeah, so the steel guy, he's normally a rock steel type, but whenever I turn into that second form, the mega form, he loses his rock typing, which actually makes him a little bit better. Because one of the problems with rock and steel, oh, this person's running Aggron also, is that it makes you really weak to fighting moves. But it only makes you double weak once you Mega Evolve, which is really nice. This person's running like a very similar team to me. It's kind of interesting. I don't think it's not exactly the same, but it's fascinating. I feel like I just lead Aggron. Or maybe I lead Alcremie. I know it seems weird, but I feel like they're gonna lead special attackers, and I feel like this might be the play. It's a little risky, but if I can set up with... What games am I playing these days other than Pokemon? I'll play Hearthstone. It's a card game, a digital card game in the world of like Blizzard, like World of Warcraft and such. Okay, so they do lead double special attackers. Interesting. This is not what I was expecting at all. I'm a little nervous about it. I don't know if I want to stay in. I'm gonna go for Calm Mind. I don't know if a Sludge Bomb will knock me out. Sounds good, Andrew. Enjoy your food. Okay, it is Mega Gengar. It is a little problematic. Uh-oh. Did they go for the Parish? There's a Parish songs team? I did not realize that's what I was about to be facing. I mean, maybe going for Flare Blitz here. Whoopsies. Sorry about that. Hopefully it didn't disconnect too long there. Sorry about that. They go for Disable, but you can't use Disable against me. And they use Life Dew. Oh my gosh, they're gonna pay for this. They're gonna pay for what they've done. I had to listen to their song. I gave them the aux chord. Bro. Please be enough with Flare Blitz. They're just running regular Aggron. Sorry, the connection is being a little funky right now. I'm gonna switch in my Sinistcha real quick. Go for a Dazzling Gleam. Come on, connection, just stay with me. Okay, they weather ball for some reason into a Sinistcha slot. Oh wait, no, I switched out there. What am I saying? It was Incineroar prior. Of course I knew that. Sorry. It's a little cloudy. Nice. Alright. So they have to switch out their Sinistcha here, or they have to just risk it falling to the Perish Song. I'm gonna Trick Room and switch out. I'm just gonna bring in Incineroar here because I feel. Sorry about that. That brief interruption. It happened a couple times here. Hopefully it won't do that anymore. Wait, why would they do this to themselves? So they Perish Song. They're really trying to Perish Song still. I think. I don't know. I wasn't even thinking when I looked at the team that it was Perish. But yeah, I guess now that I'm playing it, it makes complete sense that these Mons are all usually associated with. I mean, I don't know about Whimsicott, but. Yep. Encore. Okay, I can just switch out. Gotcha. Wonderful. Come on, let's get some burns up in here. Just for the love of the game. Come on. Thanks for coming out to my stream, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. I will be posting more VGC content here, and I will also be doing some live streams. Sassifrass VGC is the channel name. It's a channel dedicated purely for the game. Or the format, I guess. It's not... It's Pokemon Champions as of now, but just VGC, the format. Oh wait, I meant to switch out. Oh my gosh. I was just so busy plugging my channel. It's okay, I don't think it even matters if I lose Incineroar here. Which it looks like I'm not even gonna lose it. They're really trying to outlast the match here. Yeah, but that was a dumb play. Get off a struggle. Activate my own berry. Do the struggle. Because, you know, just feeling a little hungry at the end of the day. Come on, burn. Burn them. We're throwing some boiling matcha on these Pokemon. Oh, wow, it did get a burn. Let's freaking go. Mainly just want to get that residual chip damage. It's pretty much game. Like, literally, I can't even imagine what they could do here. But I'm going to switch out Incineroar and Sinistcha here. Bring in Alcremie, and I'm going to go for... Oh, fudge. I forgot I'm on court. I was just about to say I'm going to go for a parting shot instead. It doesn't matter. That's unfortunate. My short-term memory in this match is insane. But it's okay, it doesn't really matter. That'd be funny if it knocked out. Ah, come on. Come on, Chopper. Dang it, I'm just letting them do things. I need to take this more serious. Alright, well, the rain's gone, so... Pretty great opportunity for me to just bring in Aggron here. Sorry, Chopper. I failed you this match. I didn't give you the attention you deserved. resulting in your knockout. Completely avoidable knockout. Okay. I'll go for one Calm Mind, but I'm just gonna body press Politoed slot. Miss Piggy, we gotta finish this match. It's gone on too long. You know? It's been fun in games, but gotta try to hit Master Ball. Master Ball. Sinistra. I don't know if I'll try to push for Master Ball today. I just wanted to play some matches on stream. But it's nice that I've been able to climb a bit. Alright. Oh wait, they can encore my, I guess it doesn't really matter if they encore me into Calm Mind, when I think about it. Because by the time it's done, I will pretty much, you know, I'll be bulked up. I'll just go for a Dazzling Gleam at that point. They're really, like, giving it their all right now. I gotta give them respect for that. I wonder if they'll just bring in Politoed here. Or they'll try to encore me. I feel like that makes more sense that they would try to encore me. So I'm just gonna remove Whimsicott and let them get up the rain. I legitimately don't think it's an issue if they encore Alcremie. Alright, so they actually do switch out. They go for Rage Powder. That's not a bad call. Dang, they're really trying to play this match out still. Alright, since just finally out, it's just a matter of time at this point. I think I just go for Dazzling Gleam in this game. They have no way to really keep up with the Alcremie. Alcremie. Yeah, pretty sure that's game. Thanks for coming out. I hope everyone's having a great week. I'm gonna take a very brief break to get some more water. Then I'll be right back. Do a few more battles. I'm not sure how long I'll go today, but maybe I will. Maybe I will go until I hit Master, because realistically, if I keep winning, I'm not that far off from that goal. So yeah, I'll be right back. Get some more water. Thanks for hanging out with me a bit. Hell yeah. Alright, be right back. Thanks. Alright, I'm almost back. Just give me 1 second here. Thanks again for your patience. Alright. Time to continue on. So far, I've been really enjoying this team I've made. Been having some good luck. Alright, I'm facing Nick. Alright. What should I lead? Incineroar plus Aggron, maybe. I do like the idea of using Alcremie. Thanks, Cozy Mushroom. Appreciate that. Just trying to think what I want to bring from my back line here. I almost want to bring Pelipper plus Basket Legion. But I'm like, maybe I bring Alcremie and I just bring Sinistcha. Even though Sinistcha is probably not like that helpful here. No, I'm bringing it, screw it. Just for the healing alone, I feel like it might be valuable. I don't know, maybe I should have brought Pelipper plus Basket Legion, but you know, we'll see what they bring. Okay, Primarina plus King Gambit. That's good. That's a good lead. Definitely puts me in a little bit of a pickle to start. Do they just protect out the gate? They're gonna protect with King Gambit more than likely. That's what I think. So I'm just gonna target Primarina with Fake Out and go for Iron Defense. Ooh, they didn't do that. Okay, that's actually not too bad then. Okay, so they go for Brick Break. This actually might have been the right play. Body Press. Like, trying to think like what Primarina could do here. I'll protect with Incineroar. I don't want it to go down, but I'm like, this could just be a great opportunity to remove King Gambit as well. Okay, they Brick Break me. Does virtually no damage. Yeah, they were gonna Hyper Voice, which I think is a fairy move here. Oh no, it's water. Is it what? It's a water move. And it got a crit. That's really unfortunate. Holy smokes, that crit is brutal. Alright, well. That poses a bit of a problem, doesn't it? I'm gonna parting shot into Primarina. Okay, they sucker punch. Hyper voice. Dang it, I was hoping to get the parting shot off, but yeah, water move. Yeah, so it's a little unfortunate. I guess I'd bring in Sinstcha. Yeah, liquid voice. I was, for some reason I was thinking it turns it into a fairy move, but it is a water move. But the main thing is it got a crit on Aggron. That's why it brought it down so much. Because it's only mono. It's only a steel type currently. So that was a little unlucky. But it's okay. It is annoying. I will say that. I wonder if I just... bring in Alcremie. I don't really want Aggron just to go down yet. You know? They might sucker punch Sinistcha's slot. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's kind of bad. That's game. Yeah, that's unfortunate. The Primarina was actually a great pick here. Probably should have just brought the Pelipper and Basculegion in the back. Or if I led... maybe if I led Sinistcha plus Alcremie, because usually I don't think King Gambit run a steel move. Like, I feel like they usually don't have it, from what I've seen. But I'm trying to think. Coattail, Cleave, Sucker Punch, Brick Break. They didn't show that they had Protect. So maybe they were just 4 moves in Focus Sash. Because I also thought they would Protect turn 1. Not that that, like, mattered that much, but... just, like, a lot of assumptions on my end that didn't end up being correct. Alright, let's see. Good game, though, for real. It's cool to see Empoleon. It has, what's that move? The ability that gives it the boost. Contrary, I think. I mean, Aggron is a pretty good pick. It's like, I just can't be activating King Gambit off the bat there. Maybe I bring... I don't know, maybe I just do the same thing. It almost feels like I need to bring Weather in this match. The King Gambit is the main thing that's going to be annoying. But it's not impossible, I just need to play around it smarter. Because a lot of times we're running Chople Berry. That's why I didn't try to go into Body Press immediately into it, because I figured it's going to have that berry. But I could have played around that a lot differently to be at my advantage. Okay, this is actually, I think, pretty good for me. They're going to Volt Switch, more than likely, with Rotom. It's cool to see the Ice variant. Right, I'm going to Iron Defense. I'm trying to think. I guess I'll fake out Garchomp. Because they're probably just going to go for Earthquake anyways. I mean, look at the field. But if I get off Iron Defense, I can actually take the Earthquake. Pretty good. And I didn't bring Sinistcha, so I'm going to have to like be very intentional. I don't really have room to take too much damage unnecessarily. Okay. Honestly, maybe I should have brought it just for Trick Room. That might have been a good call. Okay, so they bring King Gambit. So they weren't going for Earthquake here. Because that wouldn't make any sense. Or maybe they did it because it already happened. I'm trying to think what to do here. I guess I'll bring in Pelipper. I could have used Protect, but maybe it's good to just get out. I'm gonna go for Body Press here. Oh, they're using Rock Slide. Ah, man, that was a good call. Maybe they're Choice Scarf, Garchomp. And that was always what they are. Like if they were just using that from turn 1, but I flinched them. Okay. It's kind of a thing. Kind of just want to get rid of the King Gambit. They might switch out Garchomp. Oh wait, no, they're gonna Rock Slide again. What am I talking about? I'm just gonna Protect with Pelipper. If they leave King Gambit in, it means they're sashed or they have the Troupple Berry. Yeah, Sinistcha would have been really good here. I was so afraid of the ice that I didn't take advantage of that situation. Dang it, that flinch is annoying as hell, dude. I'm making a risky play just to get off a Sucker Punch, potentially. Some pressure off of Aggron. But yeah, it might not work out. They're just so tunnel visioned on Aggron here. I just want to get rid of... I'll just flip turn here. I was thinking of just doubling into King Gambit, but it might not matter. Okay, they do Sucker Punch. Is it enough to knock me out? Oh god, it is. Dang it, that's so annoying. I should just Protect. I had a feeling it might knock out, but I wasn't sure. If it flinches me, I'm gonna be a little sad. Because I could have Protect to bait the Sucker Punch. That would have actually been way smarter. Okay, so it is that at least. Hey, what's up, Chloe? Welcome to the stream. Honestly, I could bring in Incineroar at this point. It's a little annoying, but... yeah, he's a tough one. It's okay. Oh my gosh, it actually has Protect. This is so dumb. I can't believe I switched that. Oh, okay. They double Protect. Never mind, doesn't matter. This is... wow, they caught me off guard. I thought there was like... I thought that was a Scarf Garchomp. Yeah, I think I may have This might be GG, pretty much. Yeah. Mrs. Chopper, that's good. Let's see if I get lucky. Okay, knocks out that. That's pretty much game. Though, I think. Unless Rock Slide misses on Pelipper. Because... No, there's no way I can win because I'm gonna weaken the Flare Blitz anyways. Yeah, that's pretty much game. Yeah, GG's. I didn't get to play around that King Gambit, ideally. I don't know, it's like tough because I keep... It's like I just need to go into it and try to remove it instead of like playing around it. Realistically, I probably don't even need the Iron Defense. I could just go straight Body Press immediately. Because I'm taking too many turns to kind of like keep my... I think I need Sinistcha in that match also. I think Sinistcha is just such a great partner to Aggron and the Alcremie when I use them. I need to like... It's something I'm like keeping as a like frame of reference in the back of my head that every time it happens I'm like, dude, this is actually... I must need that thing. Just for like the healing aspect alone. Okay, so they're gonna do that. I might just lead Incineroar, even though they might have King Gambit. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that. Maybe I lead... Yeah, I know what Showdown is. I use it a lot. I almost want to use Alcremie. You know what? Screw it. I'm putting faith in the little guy here against the Mega Floette. The true showdown of Fairy type. Okay, they lead Sinistcha and Incineroar. This is actually really good then. Alright. I think immediately I'm just gonna go for Acid Armor. Just to get up my defense. Alright, I'm faster. Megadium does seem pretty fast. It's I don't know what the speed tier is. I need to sit down and look at the speed tiers of the new Megas and such. Okay. So far, I'd say this is a win. Get my defenses up. Okay, they protect with Sinistcha, that's smart. I should have Parting Shot out, I guess. Technically, if they bring out Mega Floette, it makes my Fairy move stronger as well. Please no burn. Just healing on up. Alright, I'm going for the same play. We're gonna take some lives here. Going for Dazzling Gleam with Alcremie. Flare Blitz. They try to double protect, it fails. That would have been a clutch move though if it did succeed. Come on, Chopper. Ah, it's not enough. Because of that Intimidate. Ooh, but I get a burn. I'll take it. Okay. What's next? Silhouette comes out. The imposter. You disgust me, creature. Burn. Your matcha's burning, my friend. Let's parting shot out of here, Chopper. You've done all you can. In comes the Incini. Alright. There it is. The big gal. She's radiating. Trying to go for a calm mind herself, it seems. Let's freaking go! It begins. You picked your poison. Now I will give you your punishment. Have you forgotten about this guy? He awaits you. I'm just gonna protect turn one, because they might try to fake out Aggron here. And I don't want to take any extra damage. If they don't fake out Aggron, they're crazy. Okay, cool. I am Fluet. I am the eternal Fluet. Grabbing my umbilical cord. It is kind of disturbing in a way. It's like a little too bizarre. We must stamp it out like a insect that we don't know what it is. But it might be invasive species. It might destroy everything, all the crops. Heavy slam. Alright, Miss Piggy. Kermie! Do it for Kermie. You can do it. Look at them like, I saw it on YouTube. Oh, okay, I see. I see you. Look at this, they're actually doing stuff. I gotta be careful. They mean business. I'll just remove everyone you love from existence. Then I'll come for you, my Fluet. I will wait for you. I'll do the thing again. I'm just going for it this time. Actually, no, I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna switch on out. We're gonna let Miss Piggy come back once things have cooled down a little bit here on the field. Dang it, that would have actually been the play. That would have actually been the play. Dang it, I kind of messed up there. I was gonna go for the heavy slam. It's a little brutal. That is unfortunate. They're gonna protect on Floette, probably. Yeah, I can fully mess this up. It's getting a little risky now. Dang, that would have been like such a great play to hit that heavy slam. Yeah, it's getting a little dicey. A little too risky for my comfort. Alright, in comes King Gambit. Ay, ay, ay. That's a problem. They're gonna double in now on the offense, more than likely. Because I think Floette at this point could probably just do some lethal damage. Like, let's be real. This is probably a knockout. Yeah. Alright. It's pretty much like up in the air though. I don't know if Aggron's gonna be able to take a hit from Floette, realistically. Yeah, I definitely messed this up. I had like such good positioning. When I switched out Aggron, that was pretty much like almost GG. It's a tough decision. I'll bring in my Sinistcha. Just get some health back. It's definitely problematic because I don't think I can actually do enough damage here. I'm just going to try to get the Trick Room, but it's probably not going to be successful because Floette's going to be able to one-shot, more than likely. Dang it, I completely messed this up. I bet you Heavy Slam would have been enough to take out Floette too. And then the King Gambit in the back isn't really as much of a problem. It's really just the Floette being beefed up at the moment. Alright, well... Huh. My Trick Room is successful. That might actually be huge. Yeah, it's pretty insane, Christopher. I don't know, I'm kind of just like letting it play out at this point. If they go for Moonblast, you know. Okay, they're Iron Heading, excuse me. They should be able to knock out Alcremie, but I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to pretty much predict the... I'd have to predict the protects pretty accurately here in the end. Because they have Incineroar, so they got Fake Out potential turn 1, so I have to protect. But they might realize that, like, they're definitely gonna just like set up with... I think they can outstall Trick Room potentially before I can get off like the real play. Or yeah, so I have to protect here. Honestly, I might be able to still pull it off. But it's gonna be very close. If I pull this off, it'd be insane, but they legitimately have the upper hand. So they protect with Floette here. That wasn't the right play on their end. Oh my gosh. I think they might have thrown the game. because now I can, if they get a double protect, maybe, but then I just keep targeting Floette here. Dude, I think they threw the game. Get out of here! Oh my gosh, get the hell out of here! Yeah, there's no way Incineroar is doing enough damage. Like, come on. Yeah, look at that. Dude, that is game. Body press should be enough to finish this match. Holy crap, I cannot believe I actually ended up winning this. Holy smokes. Oh my god. I thought I like threw the game like multiple turns ago. Holy crap. That was seriously one of the most intense matches so far today. And it was, you know, I made a thumbnail from my video with Alcremie. I was like saying, who wants to run Mega Floette? But I'm so glad I didn't lose that battle. Like low-key. Alright, let's go. Rain team with Hawlucha. I feel like Alcremie has a lot of potential here. I think I'll lead Alcremie plus... I kind of want to just lead Incineroar just because of Fake Out. And then I'll bring Sincha in the back. And I suppose I should bring... maybe my own Basculegion just to abuse their rain, because I don't think... I mean, Aggron actually could be good here. Honestly. It's actually not even a bad option. Maybe I'll just bring Aggron. Like, I mean, I don't want to be getting hit by, like, a Mega Meganium's Weather Ball. But... hopefully this is the right play. Archelodon, Pelipper. Alright, perfect. So this is kind of a situation where I have to decide, do I want to make a sacrifice or not early on? Because I could Fake Out Pelipper, but they might Weather Ball me and remove Incineroar immediately if I don't. But I did bring Sincha actually, so it's not really as big a deal when I think about it. I'm gonna Fake Out Pelipper, because they're gonna Flash Cannon Alcremie for sure. But at least no one will die here. Oh, no way. That was a good play. Well, there's that as well. Hopefully no crit. Special defense drop, that's not good. Dang, this is such a bad start. Yeah. That kind of makes it a lot more difficult to navigate. God. I almost feel like I just want to forfeit. Like, honestly. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna forfeit that. That was just such a bad start. And I don't think Incineroar... now that I'm thinking about it, even with the Fake Out utility and the Parting Shot, I don't know if I really need to take advantage of that in a fight like that. Yeah, that was just like... I don't know, I just did not like the way that played out for me. Not that... I would play it out normally, but I've been streaming for like 2 hours. I don't really feel like playing like that right now. I'm not doing viewer battles at the moment, but that sounds like something I'd be down to do. Maybe I can dedicate a stream to viewer battles. That sounds fun. I would want to update my team so I'm not just running a one team if I was going to do something like that. That way I could have a little bit of variety to bounce between. Have you been playing Champions though? Have you been enjoying it? Gotta be careful here. There's 3 potential megas. I feel like it's a weather war. They're probably gonna bring Rotom for that reason alone. Honestly, Alcremie could be really good. The thing is, they're more than likely gonna run Sneasler lead. I feel like I need to play the weather war here. But then I'm like, dude, like Sinistcha might actually still be really good. Okay, I'm gonna try doing it like this match. Oh, that's cool, you play with your family. That's awesome. She must be an OG player, grew up with the games. Okay, so they lead Aerodactyl plus Sneasler. Kind of what I was thinking they would do. They're just gonna fake out into Incineroar anyways. So I'm just targeting Aerodactyl on the off chance they don't do that. They might close combat me. I could see that being a play. Ah, that was a good switch. Nicely done. Okay, so they do just fake out. I'm flip turning out anyways. Yeah, I think Sinistcha is a good call here. Get my health back up. I can Rage Powder. And I'll just Flare Blitz Sneaslers a lot. Just get rid of whatever. Hopefully get rid of it. They will probably switch it out, more than likely. But I could Parting Shot, but I think damage is probably a better option right now. We'll see. What did they end up deciding? Okay, they switch out Rotom and bring out T-Tar. Okay. Awesome. Great prediction on my end. Get rid of that thing. That's amazing. So, now that I know they have T-Tar, I'll probably try to Parting Shot it with Incineroar. Just get its attack down a bit, and then I'll bring in Pelipper, I'm thinking. Actually... I think a hard switch, maybe. Yeah. I'm just gonna hard switch into Pelipper. That way I can get rid of the weather, but then preserve Incineroar, who I think might actually be a little more valuable in this match, knowing that Intimidate is gonna actually help me neutralize these what I assume to be physical attackers. Yeah, it is Mega Tyranitar, that makes sense. So they're gonna get the sand back. Good call on their end. Okay. Yeah, they go for the flying move. That is a crit. They might just Rock Slide, I'm thinking, with Tyranitar. Oh, they go for knockoff. That's a good call, too. Yeah, that was a really good call. Good move. So I'm gonna bring in Incineroar just to intimidate. Right. Guess I'll fake out Tyranitar and bring in Basculegion. It's definitely a tough one. Alright, let's see what they end up deciding to do here, though. They still have that Rotom, so that's a problem. Okay, they protect with Aerodactyl. They double protect. Okay. Good call. Alright, I'm gonna bring in Pelipper here. I'm just gonna flip turn on Aerodactyl's slot. It's probably Focus Sash. I should have tried to get off some damage on it, honestly, but it's more than likely Focus Sash, based on how they played that. They're gonna switch out T-Tar here, more than likely. Like, after they realize I got weather. Let's see what happens. Okay, flip turn. Yeah, they are Focus Sash, like I said. But this is good because I can bring back in Incineroar and Intimidate again. And then I can get Fake out off. Come on. That was a good call to go for Tailwind. Okay, they knock off on T-Tar. Trying to think what they might want to do here. I'm gonna go for Tailwind myself. I feel like they're gonna protect on Aerodactyl. Yeah. Okay. Thankfully that's the right call on my end. They'll low kick me. To think I could have gone off with a Weather Ball here. Okay. This is still really good. I have pretty good positioning now. They can't really protect with Aerodactyl again without just like risking too much. I'm gonna flip turn. I'm just gonna target Aerodactyl slot. Alright. They withdraw Tyranitar to try to get the weather back up. That was a good call. Yeah, the Rotom's gonna be kind of a problem. Weather Ball, a little bit of chip damage at least. That actually does a decent amount. I have a feeling what they're gonna do is they're gonna knock off on Pelipper slot with Tyranitar. I could just Weather Ball. Screw it. I should preserve Incineroar, but I don't know, like... it's Citrus Berry. That's not good. Yeah. I thought they would try to go for knockoff into Pelipper slot, knowing that I obviously would want to switch it out. Because if I would have just done that, I feel like there probably was a win con there. This, though, I feel like that's game. Like, maybe I could have done something here. Excuse me. Maybe I could have done something here. If I'd played that a little bit differently. You know, honestly, though... I wonder if I could take a hit. I don't know. I'll play it out. If they protect with T-Tar, I'm gonna be like, dang, that's brutal. Because I was gonna last respects the Rotom first. Which I feel like maybe it could knock it out. Honestly. And if they protect it with T-Tar, that would be like throwing the game, I feel like. Maybe. Alright, if I can live a Volt Switch or Thunderbolt. Which I don't think I can, but maybe I can. Some miraculous way yeah, I don't think I'll live this. GG. Oh, yeah, it was close. I probably should have tried to do the play in my head instead of over-predicting. You know? Because it didn't seem like they were thinking the same thing I was. GG. Well played for sure. Alright. Let's see here. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Just trying to think what I want to bring here. Alright. These are all starting to look very similar, these teams. Alright, let's see what Slicks has got going on with their team. Classic duo, Garchomp plus Fourth Worm. Alright. Let's see what they want to do turn one. I'm gonna Iron Defense on Aggron and pick out Garchomp. Pretty much once I get this iron defense off, I'll be able to tank these earthquakes. Especially with the intimidate. How dare you body press Miss Piggy? Do you have no manners, boy? Do you have no manners, boy? I'm a avid Earthworm user. I've actually paired it with Garchomp in a lot of VGC tournaments in the past. So I'm hoping that I can destroy this person for them daring to even walk near side by side. See, look how much damage that does. They're probably starting to reconsider. They're like, wait, how is it possible? Miss Piggy is invincible! Miss Piggy? Gives. Sorry about that. They use Earthquake. Please no crit. Oh my gosh. How's that feel? Body press into Sinistcha. OP play. This guy's thinking. Goodbye, Garchomp. Alright, there's your healer gone. What's next? Ooh. Rotom. Rotom. Rotommy. Same deal. I'll Rage Powder. I will leave a hate comment on your video. And you will respond. Add some water to your matcha. Too much matcha going on, maybe? Oh, you're out of here now. You just dip. Things don't go your way, you just leave. Is that how it is? I don't even run Shut-Tail. I feel like that was the... Like, people run Earthworm wrong when they run Shut-Tail. Not necessarily, but... Is it really good? I don't know. This is actually kind of a problem, though. I will admit. We got the little gal behind protection. Alright, I'm gonna protect and go for Incineroar here. I want that healing potential. They're probably just gonna Mega Evolve and go for Blizzard. So what I'll do next is go for Flare Bullets into Frostlass and Heavy Slam. I just don't want to take any unnecessary chip damage. Oh, that was a good play. Nicely done. Alright, they're coming back. This is actually pretty scary. Frightening. Very frightening stuff here. Very frightening. Probably should have just tried to preserve. Okay. They go for Aurora Veil. Not what I was expecting. They're gonna body press Incineroar, but I'll just have to take that. As long as I can like break through the substitute here, and get off some chip damage on Frostlass, I think that'll be good enough. It might even be enough, even with the Aurora Veil. Okay, yeah, they body press Chopper. I'm not doing any viewer battles and such right now. I'm still trying to hit Master Ball. Okay, so they do live that. Okay. It's a tough one. Alright, I'm gonna bring in Sinistcha just to get up that healing. Get up that hospitality. Kind of force Frostlass to go for Blizzard here. You know? I just need to remove Frostlass. I probably could target Orthworm here, because, I mean, they could have Protect on Frostlass, but I feel like they don't if they're running Aurora Veil and Shed Towel. Okay, yeah, they just go for Blizzard. Does a lot, but I'm thinking I could still live this body press from Orthworm. Even though they did one Iron Defense. Yeah. I figured I could live it. And I can remove their Frostlass, which is the big threat right now. And I can bring in Alcremie, which is kind of just a sitting duck for Orthworm. But it actually isn't a big problem either. I can body press and just acid armor. They're gonna want to target Alcremie. Alright, nice. I should be able to knock it out here, I'm pretty sure. Or bring it close enough. Yeah. Nice. That's great. I'm gonna go for one Calm Mind on Alcremie. They pretty much have to target Aggron here, but they might predict this. I'm gonna try to go for a stored power into Orthworm. Nice. Okay, the snow stopped. Oh yeah, they had Aurora Veil up. That's right. That's probably why it lived. I feel like this might be more damage because of the boost they have. Come on, be able to knock out. Ah, oh, so close. I'll get it. I'm faster than it anyways. Let's freaking go. Alcremie just shows up at the end of the battle. Oh yeah, they had the Aurora Veil still up. But I don't think it... I think it disappears once. Doesn't disappear once the snow is gone? Or maybe you can only set it up while the snow is active. I need to look into that. I kind of forget how that works. I always thought that once the snow left the field, it removed Aurora Veil. GG. What a bizarre scene. It's iconic. I want to be like Alcremie. Honestly, I think I'm gonna end it here for now. Like, hold on, let me see where I'm at. I mean, this has been pretty fun. I've been streaming for a bit though. Maybe I'll do a Master Ball push on my next stream, because I did actually climb a bit today. It's cool that I was able to do it with this team. You know? Good times. I want to do this for the daily real quick. I'm just going to recruit a Pokemon and then release it. Just to get my, you know, dailies done in the VP. Sometimes they have titles on them. That's pretty great. Alright, got my Furfro that will come in handy. Goodbye, Furfro. Right, I can remove one more. That's the thing that kind of is annoying about the game, is that all the gift Pokemon take up your spots. It's like, I don't even want the mystery gifts because they just take my spots up that I want to use for other stuff. Because I'm playing free to play. Wait, did I not get all these? Oh, I didn't press A on them, sorry. I'm an Alcremie admirer, for sure. That's awesome. Wait, what's... Titled Tycoon. Yeah, honestly, I wasn't planning on doing a Master Ball push today on stream. I just wanted to touch base. I think I'll end it here, because I'll probably play some matches off stream, but maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll actually try to push for Master Ball, either with this team or maybe I'll think of something else to use. But I've been having a lot of fun running Mega Aggron and Alcremie in this team combo that I threw together, so hope you enjoyed this. If you're watching on YouTube, or even if you're watching on Twitch, you should go to my YouTube channel, Sassifrass BTC, subscribe, like my stream, like my videos, comment on them for the algorithm. Thank you so much, and with that being said, the Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. Good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're tuning in. I will catch you in the next one. Take care for now, friends. Peace out.